Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Gearhead Grind Garage. Today I'm going to be working on the Can-Am X3 and going to show you how to take off the front clip, basically the front bodywork to get underneath that, everything you should need to get to the radiator and internal workings of the front suspension. So let's get to it. Hopefully this helps somebody out, just because there's a few things that aren't necessarily straightforward. So yeah, let's dig into it and I'll show you the tools that you need and where everything is located to peel this off. Let's go. So to start off, pretty simple tools needed. You need a T30 star socket, as well as a T20 and a 10mm wrench or a 10mm socket. For the T20, this style of socket will not work as it's a pretty tight space that it's needed, so having it on a screwdriver like that is ideal. So on the car, what we need to take off here. Basically, we have a T30 up here, as well as two T30s down here. There's one up in here and then another one back in here. On this side, we also need to remove a T20 that is in here and it's holding this headlight bracket on. So it's really hard to show with the camera, but basically it's right on the other side of this adjustment rod right here. Like my finger is actually on the hole where it is. So basically you want to come in from this direction back here. You want to come in here and get to it. Also, while you're under here, you want to make sure to pull off the connectors for the headlight as well as the running lights down here. Up in the front, we also have another T30 here as well as a T30 here. You want to go ahead and pull off this front cover. Just, it's basically these four compression fittings here, so you just yank it off. Then we have two more T30s in here. And then this side is very similar. So actually back here, we have another one hiding behind the gas door. And we have one right here. So I actually forgot to mention on the other side, with this one, it does have a 10mm nut on the back side. So that's where that socket comes into play. There's basically a lip here, so it's easier to get a socket on it than a wrench, in my opinion. So you get that socket on and then you can pull this out, another T30. Just like the other side, sorry about the lighting here. We have two more of them here and back here. And then just like the other side, we will need to pull off the T20 off the back side of this bracket. It is right here where my finger is. And then we want to go ahead and unplug our headlight and our running light as well. Basically just as simple as pulling this clip back. It's a pretty easy one and just pulling that out gently. Coming back over to the driver's side of the car, I realized I forgot to mention this T30 up here. It's a longer bolt that goes into the bodywork. So the rest of the body is just held on with clips basically. So you can start going around and pulling off these sections and kind of work your way forward. I'll go ahead and do the other side as well. Once you get to the front, this all starts lifting up here. One thing to note is that down here, there's some little tabs under here that basically fit in and hold this in place. So with this bumper on, you're going to have to peel this tab back like that and then lift this up as you're lifting up the rest of the body. So it may be helpful to have two people, but it is doable with one. I'm going to go ahead and try to do this and film it as best as I can. But basically you work both the sides down, start peeling all the clips up, get across the top there, and then go ahead and kind of tilt it forward a little bit and then pull each of these sides off and then lift it away and out. Let's give it a shot. So you do want to watch out for those clips, ideally, so you don't lose them in your shop. I don't know if you heard that one pop off. So on this side, I can be a little bit more careful here. You also can split this. It does come apart, just in case. You want to be really sure not to damage your radiator when you're doing this. This bumper does not make life any easier here. And then just lift this off and place it to the side. As you can see, that gives us all the access we need to the front here. To do any work, I'm going to be doing some fab work, but to get in, do some radiator maintenance, suspension maintenance, whatever you need to do. So that should be it for pulling the front clip off. Hopefully that helps somebody out, make it a little bit more clear. I think the T20 ones are where most people get messed up, or knowing that there's clips on the other side of the bodywork that you can just pull it off. Yeah, hopefully this video helped you out. Feel free to like and please subscribe to see more videos, or let me know what content you want to see that I can help with on any of my project cars or race vehicles. Thanks, and have a good day, everyone. See ya.